Do you know there's one thing many seniors do before bed that could quietly put their health at risk? As we age, nighttime becomes the most fragile part of the day for our bodies. What feels harmless, something as small as a bedtime habit or routine, can silently raise blood pressure, disturb heart rhythm, or even trigger life-threatening events. In this video, we're going to explore 5 things you must be careful with before bed if you're over 70. These may seem simple, even comforting, but each one can affect how your body rests, recovers, and survives the night. Stay tuned until the end, because you'll discover how small changes before bedtime can protect your heart, your brain, and even add years to your life. Now let's get started. Number 1, using your phone or tablet in bed. One of the most dangerous bedtime habits for older adults is using a phone or tablet just before sleep. Many people believe scrolling through the news, checking emails, or watching short videos helps them relax. But for seniors, it quietly harms both the heart and the brain. The blue light from screens blocks the release of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. When melatonin levels drop, your body stays in a state of alertness instead of rest. This disruption doesn't just cause sleeplessness. For people over 70, it can increase nighttime blood pressure, elevate cortisol levels, and lead to irregular heart rhythms. These effects might seem invisible, but they accumulate night after night, weakening the body's natural recovery cycle. Research shows that seniors exposed to bright screens before bed are more likely to experience morning fatigue, memory fog, and even mild depression. There's also a deeper reason this habit is dangerous. The brain of an older adult doesn't filter stimulation as quickly as it used to. A stressful message, an emotional video, or a headline about tragedy triggers a stress response that can linger long after the device is turned off. Even if you fall asleep, your nervous system may remain active, making it harder for your body to reach the deep, restorative sleep it needs to repair itself. I once knew a man named Harold, 78 years old, who struggled with insomnia for years. He believed it was just part of aging until his doctor suggested one simple change: turn off all screens an hour before bed. Within weeks, his sleep improved dramatically. His morning energy returned and his blood pressure dropped. What changed wasn't his medication, it was his habit. If you want to protect your body before bedtime, treat your mind the same way you treat your heart. Give it calm, not chaos. Dim the lights, put your phone away, and allow silence to guide you into sleep. A quiet mind prepares a strong body, and the hours before bed are when your body needs peace the most. Number 2, taking sleep medication too often. Many people over 70 rely on sleep aids to fall asleep faster, but what seems like a harmless pill can quietly disrupt your body's balance in dangerous ways. Sleep medications, whether prescription or over-the-counter, can interfere with brain chemistry, suppress natural sleep cycles, and increase the risk of falls or confusion during the night. What's even more concerning is that many older adults build a tolerance to these drugs, requiring higher doses over time to feel the same effect. And that's when the real danger begins. The human body, especially after 70, processes medications more slowly. This means the same pill that once helped you drift off can stay active in your system well into the next morning. That lingering drowsiness blurs your focus, weakens coordination, and can even make you dizzy when you get out of bed. One slip or fall can change your life in an instant. Beyond physical danger, sleep medications also interfere with deep REM sleep, the phase that restores the brain and consolidates memory. Seniors who use these drugs regularly often experience brain fog, poor concentration, and even short-term memory loss, symptoms that mimic early dementia. Many older adults mistakenly assume these issues are caused by aging, when in fact they're caused by over-medication. I once spoke with a woman named Ellen, 75 years old, who had taken sleeping pills every night for nearly a decade. When her doctor convinced her to taper off and replace the medication with a natural sleep routine, herbal tea, warm baths, and quiet music, something incredible happened. Her balance improved, her mornings felt clearer, and her memory sharpened. The drug she thought was helping her rest had been quietly stealing her vitality. It's not that sleep aids are always bad. They can be useful in moderation or for short-term use. But relying on them night after night can prevent your body from doing what it was designed to do naturally. The key is to retrain your internal rhythm through consistent bedtime routines. Dim lighting, gentle stretching, and a calm mind. Your brain has not forgotten how to rest. It just needs the right environment to remember. Each night of natural sleep strengthens the body's healing systems, supports the heart, and renews your mind. If you're still watching this video, and finding these insights valuable? Please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, drinking too much water or alcohol before bed. Many seniors believe drinking a large glass of water before bed is good for health. But after 70, this habit can quietly become risky. Your kidneys, bladder, and heart don't function the way they did decades ago. Overhydration late at night can strain the kidneys and heart, leading to sudden awakenings, nighttime urination, and even dangerous fluctuations in blood pressure. What seems like a simple act of hydration can cause interrupted sleep that prevents the body from fully restoring itself. When your body doesn't rest deeply, stress hormones rise, your heart rate increases, and blood pressure remains elevated. Over time, these nightly disturbances can contribute to fatigue, memory issues, and even heart strain. If you often wake up 2 or 3 times a night to use the bathroom, your sleep cycles are being broken and your heart and brain are paying the price. Alcohol before bed is even more deceptive. It may seem to help you fall asleep faster, but it actually fragments your rest, suppresses deep sleep, and causes dehydration throughout the night. For older adults, this combination can be dangerous. Dehydration thickens the blood, increasing the risk of blood clots or morning dizziness. That lightheaded feeling you sometimes get when standing up after waking? It might not be age. It's often the result of alcohol disrupting your blood pressure during sleep. I knew a man named Robert, 74, who enjoyed a glass of wine every evening before bed. When his doctor asked him to skip it, for a few weeks, something remarkable happened. His sleep became deeper, his morning grogginess disappeared, and even his blood sugar improved. He hadn't realized how that one glass was silently altering his body's rhythm each night. Hydration is important, but timing is everything. The best approach after 70 is to drink plenty of water throughout the day and taper off 2 hours before bedtime. That allows your kidneys to process the excess fluid and prevents those late-night bathroom trips that keep you from reaching deep, restorative sleep. For alcohol, it's not just about quantity, it's about distance. Your body needs at least 3 hours between your last drink and bedtime. That gives your liver enough time to clear most of it from your system before sleep. The goal is to enter the night with a calm heart, steady circulation, and clear blood chemistry. If your body wakes repeatedly during the night, it's trying to tell you something. The older we get, the more sensitive our systems become to timing and balance. Listen to those signals. What you drink before bed can either heal or harm, and at 70 and beyond, the difference between the two is often measured in quiet, careful choices made right before you close your eyes. Number 4, taking hot showers right before bed. For many people, a hot shower before bed feels like the perfect way to unwind. It's soothing, relaxing, and seems to melt away the stress of the day. But after 70, this comforting habit can quietly turn dangerous. When you step out of a steaming shower, your blood vessels expand rapidly from the heat, and that sudden dilation drops your blood pressure. For younger adults, the body quickly compensates, but in older adults, this sudden shift can lead to dizziness, fainting, or even a dangerous fall. What makes this risk worse is that most people take their shower right before lying down. When you lie flat immediately after a hot shower, your blood pressure can stay low, reducing blood flow to the brain. This is one of the most common reasons older adults wake up feeling weak, groggy, or disoriented after bathing at night. The danger isn't the shower itself, it's the timing, the temperature, and the body's slower ability to regulate internal heat. In seniors, even mild dehydration can amplify the problem. When your blood vessels expand from heat, your heart must work harder to keep blood flowing evenly. If you're already tired, dehydrated, or taking medication for blood pressure, this can create the perfect storm for lightheadedness or cardiac stress. Some studies have shown that nighttime showering at high temperatures can increase the risk of heart rhythm disturbances, especially in those with existing cardiovascular issues. I remember a woman named Joyce, 82 years old, who used to take a long, hot shower every night. One evening, she fainted just minutes after stepping out, narrowly avoiding serious injury. Her doctor later explained that her body could no longer handle the sudden heat shock followed by a cool down. When she switched to a warm, not hot shower in the early evening, the dizziness disappeared and her sleep improved dramatically. The key is not to avoid showers, but to adjust the timing and temperature. Aim for a comfortably warm, not hot, shower at least 90 minutes before bed. This allows your body temperature to drop naturally before sleep, signaling your brain that it's time to rest. Paradoxically, the gentle cooling effect after a warm shower actually helps your body fall asleep faster. Your nighttime routine should calm your body, not shock it. Treat your circulation as delicately as your mind. Avoid extremes. A shower can still be part of your relaxation ritual, but only when done with care. As we age, balance becomes everything. Balance in temperature, timing, and how we treat the body that's carried us this far. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, leaving the bedroom too cold or too warm. Temperature may seem like a small detail, but for adults over 70, it can be one of the most dangerous bedtime factors. As we age, our bodies lose some ability to regulate heat. The same room that felt comfortable at 40 can quietly become risky at 70. Too cold and your blood vessels constrict, reducing circulation to the heart and brain. Too warm and your body struggles to release heat, forcing the heart to work harder while you sleep. Both extremes can trigger sudden spikes or drops in blood pressure, sometimes without warning. Cold air is particularly harsh during sleep because your body temperature naturally dips at night. For seniors, that drop can go too far, especially if you're taking medications that lower metabolism or blood pressure. When the body becomes too cool, blood thickens slightly, and the heart must pump harder to keep oxygen flowing. This increases the risk of nighttime angina, irregular heartbeat, or even heart attack in those with pre-existing cardiovascular issues. On the other hand, a bedroom that's too warm prevents deep rest. Heat disrupts REM sleep and increases perspiration, leading to dehydration by morning. That mild headache, dizziness, or muscle weakness you sometimes feel after waking could be the result of sleeping in a room just a few degrees too hot. For people with diabetes or kidney conditions, this dehydration can have serious effects. I once met a retired engineer named Charles, who had suffered from restless nights for years. His doctor noticed his bedroom was kept at 78 degrees year-round. When Charles lowered it to 68 and used lighter blankets, his sleep transformed, his heart rate slowed, his breathing deepened, and he stopped waking drenched in sweat. Sometimes the difference between rest and risk lies in a few degrees of air. Experts generally recommend keeping the bedroom between 65 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, but personal comfort matters. The goal is balance, cool enough to trigger sleep, but not so cold that your body struggles to stay warm. Layered bedding is ideal, so you can adjust easily during the night. For those sensitive to cold, wearing breathable cotton or thermal sleepwear helps maintain an even body temperature without overheating. Humidity also plays a role. Dry air can irritate nasal passages and raise the risk of nighttime coughing or shallow breathing, while air that's too humid can make breathing feel heavy. Aim for a moderate range, around 40 to 50% humidity, to keep airways clear and your heart at ease. Your body spends nearly a third of its life sleeping. Those hours are when it repairs itself, balances hormones, and rebuilds strength. Temperature might feel like a small thing, but for an aging body, small things are everything. A calm, balanced environment allows your heart, lungs, and mind to rest deeply. Creating the right conditions before sleep is not about luxury, it's about survival. You've earned your years now, protect them with care, awareness, and respect for what your body needs most. The night should be a place of healing, not harm. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 5 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. When you reach 70, every decision before bed matters more than most people realize. The body no longer bounces back the way it once did. The smallest disruption, a hot shower, a bright screen, a pill, or a glass too many can shift your blood pressure, disturb your rhythm, and rob your heart of the quiet it needs to rest. But the beautiful truth is this: with awareness and care, you can make night your greatest ally. The hours before bed are not just a time to prepare for sleep, they're a time to protect life itself. How you end your day determines how you'll begin the next one. Those who live the longest often share one quiet secret: their nights are peaceful. They disconnect from noise, let go of stress, and treat bedtime as a sacred ritual of calm. They understand that longevity is built not in grand gestures, but in small, consistent acts of self-respect. So tonight, as you prepare for rest, think of your body not as fragile, but as wise. It's asking for balance, rhythm, and stillness. Protect it by avoiding the things that disturb its peace. Give it cool air, silence, gentle light, and gratitude for another day lived. The years after 70 can be the most meaningful if you learn how to honor them. You've come too far to let careless habits steal the strength you've earned. Sleep is your healer. Guard it like your most precious treasure. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.